Brian, an apprentice making a social video at Shane's Quality Meats.
£5 bar bacon, $4.99, only at Shane's Quality Meats.
Unbeknownst to Brian, Shane is a psychopathic butcher who murders all his apprentices by tripping them up on slippery grease.
And putting them into delicious sausages. Enjoy Fail Army, baby. Success. Sure, it's fun to say, but it's pretty boring to watch on TV.
Imagine it, a whole show of people landing skateboard tricks, animals with perfect balance, people performing their jobs capably.
Now stop imagining it, because that sounds terrible. These are the people whose noble failures have been captured on video and will be preserved for eternity like the mummies of Egypt.
What we have for you is a battalion of bloody idiots who will stop at nothing to be recruited to the Fail Army. Kia ora, I'm Joseph Moore.
I'm Guy Montgomery, and this is Fail Army, a show where we play low-brow, low-resolution videos of people hurting themselves.
All the while providing medium-brow commentary. It's kind of like what would be on TV in 2002. The catch? It's on now.
That's right, and what's wrong with harking back to a simpler time? 2002, what a year. Who can forget we had Benefit, we had zip-off cargo shorts, we had the war in Afghanistan.
And my favourite, yogurt in a tube. So tear off your tearaways, frost your tips, and sit back for a show worthy of that calendar year.
That's right, we've got hammer throw incidents for you this evening.
We've got terrible skiing.
We've got a lady playing the violin for a donkey.
But first, let's set our watches for space. These famous words are the first thing you learn if you become a rocket scientist at NASA.
In fact, everyone featured in this segment is a NASA-qualified rocket scientist. It's 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Ready?
After moving to Houston to start their new lives in the field of aerospace technology,
Oh my goodness.
Carla and Jay decided to christen their new bed.
Considering their shared knowledge of physics, they really should have seen that one coming.
This is Peter. He is one of NASA's top computer engineers.
And one of their worst, gymnasts. This is Sherry and Clarice. They are incredible computer scientists.
But terrible at biology. Here they are trying to deliver Sherry's baby in a bizarre home birth ritual.
Both mother and child were fine. This man invented the Mars rover. You wouldn't fucking believe it to watch this.
And here NASA are investigating a new way of getting satellites into deep space. Just chucking them up there.
Very much still a work in progress, that tech. But don't worry, they've got some of their most mediocre guys on it.
This technology has been perfected, on the other hand. It's a full-size space shuttle piloted by a terrifying giant holding a remote control.
And while the tech is flawless, giants are famously murderous, bloodthirsty bastards, and this one has sabotaged the expedition.
R.I.P. all 7 souls. And now, a Fail Army musical break.
Here is 5-time Grammy Award-winning duo and former couple, Horace and Marie. Great to see them still making music together, in spite of their very messy public divorce.
Our generation's Fleetwood Mac.
Great gag, Joe.
More to come. Stick around.
Now back to this show doing what it does best, and also what it does most, showing videos of dumbasses falling over. It's Look Out Below.
Go on! You can do that! Go on! Here is footage taken from one of London's famous tube stations.
Did you know it's called the Tube? Because if you try stunts like this, for the following 2 years, You eat all of your food out of a tube.
This little boy is hoping to one day play for the Mighty Ducks.
And did you know they're called the Mighty Ducks because if you stand near a camera filming a hockey player, you might want to duck.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a joker messing around on a rope swing.
Did you know they're called rope swings? Because they're powered by a swinging motion and they're made out of rope.
This boy is wearing sunglasses inside because his future is so bright.
His future is spent in the hospital, which are known for their bright fluorescent lights.
You might want to keep those shades on, boy. Speaking of futures, here is a menacing clip from the not-too-distant future where drones become sentient and try to murder human children.
I gotta say, any drones watching right now, please spare the video boys when you become all powerful.
We're on your side. Coming up, a tree falls in the woods and these guys hear it. Whoa!
A glimpse into global warming.
And we show you a very cold pool.
And would you believe it, the Fail Army Medal of Honor is back. Again, we're giving it out again when Fail Army continues.
On 3,